So we shall contact Ranee on Osnus.
Yes, I am Ranee.
Greetings, Ranee.
Very, very honored I am to have you come in almost unexpected manner.
Well, I just thought we'd stop by and see how you are getting along, and if there's any way or need for another little push that we can give to you.
It is the way of spirit that you should know of my need. I have just become aware of the karma that I have made for myself by the actions that I have been solely responsible for these past hundreds of years, or many hundreds of years.
Yes.
It is not a simple matter to redo or readdress the wrong that I have so done. So that has put me into a position of remorse.
We came at the right time whereby we could add a little push, and I'm sure before we leave this contact you will be feeling better. Now, first of all, what you have done is the first step. Recognition and regret for past actions is a first step. We must take a good look in that mirror of our past before we can take the step out of get our foot out of the mud and move forward. This is a very first, and you are most wise. Now, of course, it is even wiser that we do not permit ourselves to maintain any length of time in this particular negative state. For when you understand truly how man is either oscillating, how he's oscillating positively or negatively, the bias is either from the past or toward the future, that you would not permit not one moment to become negative. What do you think would happen to all of the work and all of the planets and the brotherhood were I to become emotionally involved? What do you think? The bottom would fall out of everything. So you see, we must learn to direct our thoughts and cannot be victims of our past any longer. Once we have learned these vital, life-changing principles, we must use them and put them into effect. And right now, you must learn to direct your thoughts. May I tell you the way that I have learned to get myself out of any negative oscillation in the many, many years of the past? I'm not talking about the present, for I have not been personally involved in emotional attributes for quite some time. This is what I would do. When any negative appearance would make itself known upon the surface of my life or consciousness, I would immediately become involved in some other positive expression, no matter how slight, but change quickly and do something positive, no matter what it is. I can remember when I was a very young girl and negative situations would confront me. I would quickly jump to the fore and get involved in some positive expression, some new cycle. This way you set new cycles in action, and you quickly change the bias. Now, this is the most important concept of changing your bias that you could ever experience. You see, when we are thinking negatively, your whole psychic anatomy oscillates in a negative way, and you lose more ground than you could gain in many years or even lifetimes.